this just to make sure we have the recording. And there's like, yes, please, yeah, ready to make money. Let's make some money, man. Let's make some money, but let's do it in the right way. So, good stuff, you guys. So we're gonna be brief on this one. Okay, we're ready. The co-op is ready to go. We have been obviously working with ClickMagick, as you all know, right? On tracking, custom funnel tracking. They have it set up. Everything's working. When some of you guys started playing with it, the process of going from custom landing page over to the rest of the funnel, what turned out to be is that it needed to have some, like, there was a way to track it, but let me see if I can show you. But hang on. But it required some manual customizations. So what Patrick and his team are doing is they basically setting it up. Hang on, I'm going to show you my screen in a sec. ClickMagick.com. Okay, so 3 things I'm going to basically update you guys on right now. Number 1 is, okay. Number 1 is tracking. Well, number 1 is the co-op is, we can pull the trigger on it right now, but the idea here is for you guys to be able to track your conversions as well as everything else in the funnel. So see my page? Everybody see this, right? Let me see. I want to see your comments. Hang on one sec. Okay, good. See it? Okay, good. So look, okay, ClickMagick, go help FAQ, right? 4%. Just type in 4%, search, and if I go just click on search videos for 4%. Okay, these are all video tutorials here. How can I track opt-in page and pre-sale page? Well, in this video they walk you through. However, there was a little something that they missed in this setup, which is this. Yeah.
Somebody's entered their email.
Get the
address redirects to the 4% Success Challenge funnel.
Let me get the.
So the first thing we need to do is set up this link. This is the link that I have on the clipboard. Right.
Okay. All right. So the process is this, right? You got your tracking link, you got your landing page, and then when they land on this page, everything from that point on moving forward is tracking. Okay. So where the challenge kind of, what we noticed is that when you go from this tracking link to this page, well, you need to embed a conversion pixel on this page so that when you have this be custom page for you, when somebody opts in, they go to your list. Well, you want to be able to also track how many opt-ins you're getting before they even get to this page. Okay, so what Patrick and his team yesterday, they started on it, and what they're doing is they're basically making a modification in the setup, and they are recording a new update video tutorial that will allow you to, without really having to email us your conversion pixel, which would be a nightmare, because right now you could track it, but we would have to literally manually put your conversion pixel from ClickMagick onto your version of the sales page URL, in order for you to be able to track your conversions from landing page over to the sales page. Because once somebody lands on your sales page, when they go through that rest of that process, sign up, registration, step 1, payment, upsells, all that stuff, all that is tracking and is in place, and it's beautiful, right? So what Patrick is doing right now is they're basically re-recording these videos. And so what they're doing is they'll allow you to drop a pixel by yourself in the system. So the system will literally pick up your tracking link and your funnel link, and it'll all be done seamlessly and automatically for you guys. So it's going to be beautiful. But this is ultimately, it'll be the easiest thing out there. So Patrick just texted me. Hang on. They are saying that they will have this ready. Let me take a look at the text here, because we went on it like last night and today. Okay, hang on one sec. Without showing you too much of the private info, right? Can you guys see this? See my Skype right here? Okay, so we've been talking. I was asking him about ETA and the updated setup video. I'm like, dude, I got a webinar in 2 hours. People will be asking. So he says, if it's not ready by 1 p.m., which is right now, then it'll be ready within a few hours at most, assuming we can put the tracking pixel, which we already did. It will definitely be done sometime this afternoon. Okay, so basically he's waiting for Steve to finish up shooting videos for you guys. So it will be done sometime this afternoon, right? So what's gonna happen is there will be new tutorial videos, and you'll be able to literally create your tracking link, point it over to your custom landing page, and that's pretty much it. And then your custom landing page thank you URL will become your funnel URL, and that's it. So there's going to be like zero, points of confusion there. It's going to be really, really simple, really smooth, and it will track your conversions from individual tracking links. It's not just going to be applicable to to the co-op stuff, obviously, but it will be applicable to unlimited sources. So you'll be able to create unlimited tracking links, point them to unlimited versions of your landing pages. If you want to custom landing pages, it doesn't matter which landing pages you use, and it will track throughout the entire process how many visitors, how many opt-ins you've got, how many people landed on the sales page. Out of those people, how many people completed step 1 of the registration. And then we do have to cut out step 2, which is the phone number opt-in, just because just to keep it simpler for tracking reporting, since that phone number opt-in really is irrelevant for you guys. It's more relevant for the company in our post sign up or post registration kind of communication. But for you, it's not really relevant. So it will cut out the reporting for step 2, which is the phone number opt-in, but it will tell you how many people landed on the sales page, how many people registered for step 1, and then how many people completed the payment, and then how many people took the upsell for lifetime, and then how many people took the upsell for the ITM, because there was also an ITM. We've included ITM upsell as well in this process. So there is no need for you to have the bridge page. Okay, there is going to be no need for the bridge page. It will increase conversions. That's my, again, predictions, right? Obviously, it's brand new setup, so we'll see. But it should increase your conversions, because when you eliminate the bridge page, it's just another step in the funnel, right, that you're removing. So the less steps, the better. And so things will be set up really, really smoothly, really easily. Okay, so that will allow. Yeah, that will not require you to have multiple tracking links. You will just basically create a simple standard tracking link on the front end, and then set your funnel link as a thank you page redirect in your ClickFunnels. That makes sense? So we're literally right now, you guys, I was hoping we would have this ready by 1 p.m. today. That's why I moved today's meeting from yesterday, when we've kind of discovered this was a little bit of an issue. And I said, you know what, let's just give us another day. I went back to Patrick. I said, hey man, we need you guys to do this. So they got on it right away. So so they'll have the tutorial videos. It'll be really simple. As soon as we get that from them, you know what I mean? It will be, we'll be ready to go. So I know it's taken, I wish we would run with it like last week, but I think this setup will be ideal for everybody, involved in promoting this particular funnel. Again, like I said before, if you have, watched my updates, we're taking this for the challenge right now funnel, but then the same setup will be applicable to other, products that we will be making available and going mainstream with as well. One of them is ITM, right? So we're really, like, ITM is going to get beefed up really, really, really good. I know I've been talking about it. So we'll have a funnel for ITM, and then we'll also have variations of funnels coming up for the 4% challenge, as well as ITM. But the tracking setup will be, pretty much identical for all funnels. Very simply, just create yourself a tracking link, boom, boom, boom. Okay, and so it'll be awesome. Do we still use the split test link? So if you want to split test your landing pages, that you can totally split test landing pages, right? So this tracking link that you're creating here, let me show you this, okay? So keep in mind this setup, okay? You got a tracking link, and then if you want to split test your landing pages, it'll be really, really simple, okay? You can do that. So in ClickFunnels, when you create your link, it's just a demo account. So I'm going to go create my link. I want to say test, I don't know. I want to say link 1, just for this example. Okay. So I would recommend that if you have your private domain, okay, your custom domain for tracking, that you would use that, just because, well, whatever URL that you have already submitted to us, if you already submitted it for the co-op, stick with it. You don't have to resubmit it, because what you can do is you go to that link that you submitted to us, right? And then this is where you enter your landing page URL for your tracking link. Okay, so this is your landing page for the tracking link. Let's say, let me just add this one. Let me go to my, hang on, I'll just go to my ClickFunnels and just grab something. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Let's say my landing page was google.com, right? This was my landing page, number 1. And this is the link that you have submitted to the challenge, okay? For example, challenge co-op, okay? Whatever. Okay, so let me show you how you can add other links to it, okay? See, this is the link that you created. So let's say this is the link that you created for the challenge co-op, right? And you have one landing page there, okay? So what you can do is I just simply click on this gear, okay, for this link. Here, and I'm going to go to split testing, right? And I want to add another URL, okay? Let's say yahoo.com. And I'm going to say this is version 2 of the landing page. If this was my landing page, you know what I mean? And I'm going to put 50% here, add URL, and that's it, okay? So my link doesn't change. See this? So this is, in this example, obviously, hypothetically here, this is the link that you have submitted to the co-op. You guys follow me? Is this making sense? Okay, so if this is your co-op link, that link doesn't change. So if you have already submitted it, great, right? That doesn't change. But as you have your traffic running, what you can do is you can be monitoring your conversions, right? Okay, how many people, how many unique clicks, total clicks I've got, how many conversions I've got, and all that. So actions will become your conversions from your landing page onto your sales page, okay? And then engagement will become your registrations from the sales page to step 1 registrations, okay, where they enter, okay? And then sales will count your sales and so forth. Okay, so what you can do is, as your traffic is running, you can literally be adding, right, and split testing multiple landing pages if you'd like, okay, in real time without interference with, in the traffic and so forth, okay? If you guys are just joining in, I'll have a replay. I'll send you a replay of this meeting, okay? So this setup is going to be really good. Can we split test landing pages in ClickFunnels to eat? Okay, so I just showed you how you can do split testing. So if you want to go to your ClickFunnels, okay, and I'm just playing with some stuff here. Let me save this. Okay, so if you want to create other landing pages in ClickFunnels and then just split test them here, right? Just make sure that that landing page is set up, and then you just add the URL here, to your tracking link. And then what you will do is, in the ClickFunnels thank you page, you just set that to go to your to your actual funnel tracking URL. Can you add new funnels to split test while the co-op is running? If you're talking about sales pages, we're not going to split test sales pages right now for this version. We are working on, we're working with a world, like literally probably world's top data center right now that we're integrating across the entire platform in the company on 4%.com. It will track and it will give us dashboards on literally everything that's going on. And so that way we'll be able to split test in real time different sales pages, different messages, different landing pages, sign up process, user interface. Everything can be split tested in real time on a global scale. And we can do it per traffic source, and it will give us data in real time so that we can keep optimizing. Now, this is long term. Again, you guys keep in mind, this is not a quick, let's flip it, let's make as much, because in business, what you do is you jump in the water and then you learn how to swim, right? For most people. So what we do is we go as far as we can see, right? So right now we have this funnel in place. It's converting really good with good traffic right now. So what we are doing, as we move it forward, my focus right now, I'll tell you, my goal, right, is I will literally be living in the Success Challenge trainings. Okay, so like session 18, some of you guys are waiting for session 18, 19, and 20. So session 18 is literally should be arriving to you sometime hopefully by end of today. Okay, it's as soon as it's out of post-production. Session 19 to follow. So my focus is now kind of shifted from like funnels, so that as you guys are running your traffic and stuff like that, right? We wanted to make sure that we maximize your return. See what I'm saying? But there is also the training that we're moving forward as well. So for the next, couple of weeks or so, I'm going to be literally living in the training part of it as you have your funnels running over here, because now you can do split testing and a whole bunch of other things that you couldn't do before, right? To maximize your return, to maximize your list and so forth. And so we move forward the training. Now, once the training, is completed 100%, and the challenge. Now, what my goal is with the challenge is this: it's really, really important for us to have all these things in place, because I am interested in success stories. Like I'm not just interested in getting you to go through the information and be like, all right, now and then now what, right? So my plan for or my vision for the Success Challenge is when you graduate level 1, what do we want? Man, I want you guys at 10K. Right now, I don't necessarily want to see you making 10K with, 4%. You can, but I don't want that to be kind of the perception. Like, I have to promote 4%. I have to promote the challenge. I have to do this. I would be so happy to see people promoting other things that they're passionate about, right? And applying what they're learning in the challenge elsewhere and getting those results, and then coming back to us, reporting that, and so we can do a feature story on them. And when they graduate level 1, okay, we're gonna have a phenomenal rewarding system for those people that hit those numbers. So like, in order for somebody to go into level 2, I don't see that as being information. Just let's just kind of get through the information. It doesn't mean anything, right? Results is what we're really after here. So when you I want to have all these pieces in place for everybody going through level 1 of the challenge to be able to literally, when they graduate, and they go at their own pace, right? So you can go back, so that when you go, you don't really go to level 2 unless you have hit your target for level 1, which is 10K, and so those people that have hit the target for 10K, they move on to level 2, and then, and it's a fun in and of itself, you know what I mean? So like, a lot of people will be in level 1, fewer people will get to level 2, because, most people, they'll be like, I don't know, man, I'm just too distracted with other shiny objects out there, right? And so some people will not focus long enough for them to hit those targets. But I'm telling you, those people that focus on hitting that level 1 target, which is 10K, and graduate, get your reward. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but it's going to be absolutely awesome. Okay, you'll have something to brag about, and then you go to level 2, and then how do we 10x it? How do we go from 10K to 100K? Okay, and so that's why it's called the challenge. So focus is the key, guys. Okay, focus is the key. Okay, Vic, send you my URL for the co-op. I don't have to do anything else, right? Phyllis, you don't. If you already sent a URL for the co-op, no, you don't have to. You don't have to resend anything. What you will have to do though is as soon as Patrick updates his or tutorials, right? What you guys will do is watch those tutorials and just make sure that you're linking what happens on the landing page when they opt in, okay? And you want to make sure that you have your linking correctly to the funnel. Again, as soon, like once you watch that tutorial video, it will take you like 5 minutes to make that quick adjustment. Your link should not change. Your tracking link for the co-op should not change. But what happens is you will just update your linking for the thank you page, and then to make sure that the tracking can be all in place for you. Okay, but you guys should not be resubmitting your links to the co-op. Oh man, I cannot focus on other things than 4%. Not even Anthony Morrison. Mahmoud, if you're focusing on 4%, focus on 4%, man. You know, if you resonate with 4%, focus on that. But you should not be like, what's ETA for starting the co-op right now? I mean, ETA for the co-op is you know, we're ready to go now. But ETA for ClickMagick to update their tutorial so that you guys can track, because once traffic starts running, it like kind of makes no sense to run traffic if if we're like literally a few hours away from you being able to track your opt-ins and everything else. So ETA is sometime by the end of today, as I showed you guys that Skype with Patrick earlier. As soon as I have a green light on that, you guys watch those tutorials, make those connections. Again, probably take you 5-10 minutes. So what we can do is we can probably what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is weekend, so probably Monday, I'd say. I don't want to start the co-op. I don't want to start traffic on weekend, but probably Monday we can be running with traffic. Okay, Veronica, session 18 will become available to you sometime before the end of today. It's in post, so as soon as it's out of post, will be added to your stuff, and then session 19 is following. Like yeah, really, Veronica. It's been a while, huh? Why don't you want to start on the weekend? Nate, I usually don't run a lot of traffic on the weekend. So statistically, it hasn't been a good idea to run big campaigns on the weekend. If you're going through ITM, great, go through ITM. ITM will have other stuff being added to it. I told you guys, I have to, you know, build, you know, these modules, right? So a lot of the moving parts in the company, obviously I'm directly involved with them, because I want to make sure that things are done right. And you know, so once we get some of the stuff cleared up from the challenge plate, right, I am adding ITM. The good news is if you own ITM right now, we're adding data aggregation modules. We're adding communication modules for ITM and traffic monetization modules as well. So really, really good stuff. I mean, that stuff we could be selling alone for like $1,000 all day long. This extra stuff. So if you own ITM now, you will have those updates at no cost to you. We'll just add those modules in. We're also adding I also want to add a mastermind to ITM. I think I told you about that before. To where like maybe once every 2 weeks or so, we just get together and we will facilitate this mastermind just about traffic, like what's working now in the traffic world, you know, what people are doing that's working for them. So it's not just like me teaching, because I teach in those modules, right? So there's a lot of training in modules, but then I want to know what's actually out there on the field. What are you guys doing, right? What's working for you? And so we would collectively come together. That mastermind will probably be something that we would use as an upsell, because it would literally be gold, because most current, like every 2 weeks, and we would, you know, it would be like a different, you know, division into the Internet Traffic Academy is what this is going to be turning out to be. But you guys owners of ITM, okay, I've got a plan for you to be able to get that at no additional cost. Current owners. New owners moving forward will have to pay for that, but you guys, I'll hook you up. Okay? So just stay tuned for that. Okay? Is there a training on how to use banner ads? Yeah, it's called display media, Donnie or Danny. In Internet Traffic Mastery, it's called display media. There's a whole module on banner display. Okay. Okay, so a couple other things, you guys. Can I share with you a little secret as well? It's not really a secret. It's a cool announcement that I've been, that I'm personally excited about. So what we're doing is today, I like secrets. Okay, so today, our developer is finalizing an ability for you to be able to connect inside the 4% members area if you're promoting the 4% success challenge, right? That funnel. So you will be able to connect when somebody signs up. I'll show you. Okay, so take a look at my page. Okay, see this right here? So when somebody signs up for the success challenge, step 1 over here, when they submit this information, okay, you will be able to connect your autoresponder. To start with, we have this integrating with GetResponse right now. So you'll be able to connect your GetResponse through API in the 4% back office, so that when you have somebody coming in here, step 1, as soon as they go to step 2, that information will be pushed over to your autoresponder list in GetResponse, so that you'll be able to see, okay, here's my list of prospects, opt-ins, right, from your landing page, and then here's how many people are actually signed up for step 1. Doesn't mean that they paid necessarily, but they signed up for step 1, so you can at least talk to them differently in your autoresponder if you wanted to, okay, or at least remove them from the prospects list. We are also working on a feature in the back office where you will be able to see your sales customers list. Okay, so per product. Now that's coming out probably sometime. I'm not going to give you the dates, but it is literally it's on the developer's desk right now. So you'll be able to see per product how many people you have enrolled that are attached to you. Okay, so you'll see, okay, how many people I have in the success challenge that are actually attached to me, my customers list. They're not your members, they're not your teammates. You got to be clear on that. Now, we cannot push those people into your autoresponders. We cannot share that data, by pushing that data, because according to our terms, we cannot do that, and we're not going to violate our own terms, right? However, we will be able to display a list of them for you to be able to see. So when you have a sale, you can just manually find that contact in your autoresponder and then just remove them from the prospects list, and maybe, so you don't have to market to them. Okay, so they'll give you a good amount of flexibility and some data. Ultimately, what you guys will see coming out from 4% is going to be some really crazy. I mean, we're investing like solid 6 figures into optimization and tracking technologies on the entire platform. So like I said, 2019 is the year of breakthroughs, man. And we can't get to breakthroughs without like concrete, systems for conversion, optimization, tracking in real time. So you guys will see some things that we're going to be implementing tonight at 4 p.m. Actually, we have a meeting with this data center that we're creating this crazy system around tracking conversions, and you'll be able to see what your customer is worth to you. What's every click worth to you on a global scale, right? So as you send clicks, leads, and signups or customers to 4%, right? What's your business looking like? What's the dashboard in that? Okay, what is your, everybody that you send to the challenge sales page, what is that person worth to you, in the first day, first 30 days or first week, first 30 days, first 90 days, first 6 months, first year, and then also lifetime. Now, what if we took that and you could drill deeper and take a look at that per traffic source, right? So if you have traffic coming from, from ad 1, ad 2, right? YouTube or Google or Facebook or, an influencer or this or that, you could really drill really deep and see, where is your traffic coming from and what's that traffic worth to you, on a big level, right? Across everything. So that customer might come in for the challenge, but then, a month later they buy ITM. A month later they enroll into this other thing. Okay. So all these things are really relevant so that you can really see how you can scale your business, where can you scale your business, and how you can build. It's really, really crazy awesome. You guys will love it. So we're implementing that on a global corporate scale, and then the plan is to push those types of dashboards onto individual promotional partners. I will tell you though that there is a possibility that we may, well, there's not a possibility, it's a for sure fact, but we will be looking and monitoring activities obviously for promotional activities. Right now we'll be able to see, promotional partners, traffic quality, conversion, customer quality. If people are sending, doing shenanigans, which, there are some promotional partners that are doing some shenanigans, right? They might have a whole bunch of, sales on the front end, but those sales result in a whole bunch of chargebacks or whatever, and if it's out of norms, we'll know. Okay. So the best thing is just build and run clean business. Just take a look at what I'm teaching you in the Success Challenge. Implement, what's your North Star. Should not be just a quick conversion. It should be long-term vision, long-term strategy, right? Take a look at Amazon right now. $1 trillion company. When they started out, everybody was like booing them and, they'll never survive. Their vision was long-term, right? Customer-centric, product-centric, long-term, step-by-step. Look at them now, right? They started out as a bookseller. Really? Come on. You know what I mean? So you take a look at your business, you can build yourself to be as a distribution center for products that you believe in. Amazon doesn't own books. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, all of you guys will become Amazons, but you can be an Amazon in your own industry. Why not? That's how I look at what we do. You know what I mean? So it's long-term, high beam vision instead of a short-term, chicken was just in front of your nose kind of vision. You know what I mean? So in order for you to do that, again, that's why eStage, that's why what we're doing. By the way, eStage update just, I think it was pushed out right now. So if you check your emails, you should have notification about the update. So we got some bug fixes. There's another update coming out for eStage, I think early part of next week. So Monday or Tuesday. So I know for this particular eStage update, a little off topic here, they got ConvertKit integration, go figure, right? But as a blogger, right, like eStage, I think you'll be just fine with ConvertKit, as long as like your focus is not just make money. Like, you know what I mean? So anyway, so ConvertKit is now integrated with eStage fully, and any bugs that they were like browser related have been fixed, and some other things have been fixed. It's updated. So just kind of check the update. I haven't seen the update yet, but I know it went out. So the thing is this, like, take a look at your business and look at yourself as a distribution center, because with all the noise out there in the industry and everybody's trying to sell the gimmick, trying to pull rabbits out of the hat to try to make a sale. These are so shallow, so short-term thinking. It's crazy, right? So build yourself to become a channel, to become a system, right? And so your eStage should be set up properly. You should have proper strategies and execution, correct execution on your vision. Everybody here, you guys can run a 7-figure empire. Everybody. You know where to find good products. You know about ecosystems. you understand how to align yourself. And again, you're only on session 17, 18 in the challenge, right? Most of you guys. See what I'm saying? Like, if you just go through the thing and just stay focused and just don't look at like for the, the grass is greener somewhere, because it's always temporary, always. If you would invest in Amazon when everybody was bashing Amazon, saying, well, they're not profitable, their company is losing money, blah, 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 for who knows how long, right? I mean, people that were smart enough and saw and had a high beam vision that have invested in Amazon, multi-millionaires just from that one decision, So it's short-term thinking versus long-term thinking. And I'm telling you, just stay focused, go through the challenge, apply that to whatever you want. I don't care what you promote. I want to teach you how to promote it and how to build yourself. And then I want to spotlight you, because I think what we're doing is really noble. I think what we're doing is can really help a lot of people in this industry. And I think we should do it. I think we should do it to the best of our ability. I think, Phyllis ready to be spotlighted. Can't wait to see who I am upon completion of level 3. Yeah, I'll tell you, most people will not complete level 3 because most people will not be focused enough. But hey, if you're dedicated enough, if you're focused enough, good things are going to happen. It took me 5 years to establish a construction company 30 years ago. You're building the future and it takes you a year to build. Yeah, I mean, guys, people go to, people these days want to have these microwave results. Anything that's microwavable is not good for you, right? I mean, even in your real life. But yeah, dude, I mean, we're all about building long-term business, like real solid business. Like think about it, 6 figures. And I know if you can't fathom 7 figures yet, I couldn't, but I'll tell you the secret is to constantly listen to the messages that reinforce that possibility. Hey, it's possible. For somebody else, it's possible for you. That's why that mindset piece in every session of the challenge is so critically important. And I look at the data and I see that some people are like jumping straight into the traffic part or the strategy part of the training, right? And they're not watching the mindset stuff. These people will miss out. The program will not be as effective for them. It's a guarantee. It's a matter, it's just what it is. Everything matters. And it also matters for you guys to go through the sessions in the order that they're presented to you, like the videos, first, second, step 2, step 3, step 4, and so forth, in that order, because something happens in your brain when you again, 13, 14 years trying to put this all in a path, and you can't jump. You can't put, eggs before you put the flour or whatever. Ladies, you know how to cook, right? You can't, there's a certain way for you to bake a cake. Like, you can't mix the ingredients and put them in the wrong way because it's not going to work out. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on. Okay. So the plan is this, you guys. I showed you the Skype with Patrick, right? Sometime this afternoon, as soon as they give us a green light, I'll email you right away. I'll send you links to the tutorial videos and watch it. Make your connections to track your opt-ins and everything like that, and then we'll be good to go. And then we'll plan on probably Monday to start turning on that faucet for traffic. Okay, ConvertKit. I did speak with not the top level management, but I did speak with somebody who is above the typical representative. They're basically being stubborn, and I said, okay, if that's how you guys want to play, then we're just gonna exit. So I recommend you guys for funnels. Like, if you're running your own blog, that might be a different thing depending on what your wording is and all that stuff. But in like even affiliate marketing training, when we're referencing to building a business or earning money, even if it's learn how to, it's against their terms. So my recommendation would be, if you have an account with them, if you want to stick with them, fine, that's your option. My recommendation for the challenge is get yourself set up with GetResponse. Okay. If we have an issue with delivery, and then I will be able to go to GetResponse and talk to them. I did not talk to them about that, but if there is an issue with delivery, we will be paying attention to that, and and then we'll be able to decide what we should and shouldn't be doing. Okay. Okay. Monday doesn't give us much time to get to 60% by the end of the month. Colin, I know what we're planning to do is have this be probably on a rolling scale. So we'll see. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Our priority was to get you guys tracking in place, like so that you know what's happening in your marketing. Okay. Vic, nobody is opening my GetResponse messages and spam score is literally 0. Okay, Shipul, here's my recommendation. Okay, if you have concerns with GetResponse, first thing that I would do, give them a call. You can talk to them, and have them look into your account. Okay, make sure that you don't have you don't have your stats, like email opens and stuff like that turned off, because I know some autoresponders you can turn it off. And Vlad over here, right? He's switched over from ConvertKit to GetResponse. He said that his conversion rate is pretty solid, north of 50%, or open rate with GetResponse. So we will be listening to you guys about GetResponse, and so we'll be able to tell, on a scaled level, what's going on. For long term, is best for us to go to Infusionsoft? No, Jeff, no. I'll tell you, in level 2, I'm going to be teaching you guys some really advanced stuff about some of the stuff that we're doing in the company here. But yeah, for you to, Infusionsoft is great for automation, but it's not, it's not optimum for your average marketer. I mean, unless you get to like 7 figures, then it makes sense. Even solid 6 figures, then it kind of makes sense. It's expensive for people just starting out, and it really makes no sense to go there. There are other autoresponders that will do just as good. Okay. See if I'm missing anything else. So ConvertKit, ClickMagic, sometime by the end of today. So hopefully before the weekend, you guys might be able to also connect that GetResponse to your step 1 signups, so that you can capture those as well, which is awesome. Donna Levette, I will be talking to you about Miami once we get this off of our plate. If you guys are going to be in Miami for 10X conference, I'll be there as well, so we can probably hook up. But our mastermind, I will announce the date. We need to make sure that the video team is available as well for those dates. So we'll talk about it. Probably, I'm thinking sometime probably by within the next 30 days. Sometime. I want to give you guys at least a 30-day notice. Okay. Do we expand follow-up in the challenge training? Yes, Nick, and you'll see that. I have integrated GetResponse into Success Challenge, but it does not track. Omer, I'm not sure if you joined late or what, but you might want to rewatch this from the beginning. the opt-in page in ClickFunnels, when it is hooked directly to 4% sales page, it doesn't trigger the autorespond. Something is not set up with your autoresponder and ClickFunnels then. Okay, the opt-in page in ClickFunnels, when it is hooked directly to 4% sales page, it doesn't trigger the autoresponder. So what it tells me is that it's your connection between the ClickFunnels landing page and autoresponder. Maybe those two will not communicate. Okay. Do we need to keep ConvertKit for each stage? If you have GetResponse, not really. Yeah, ConvertKit is missing out, man. They're gonna miss out so big, but it's their loss. You know, they could have you know, gotten a few thousand, potentially tens of thousands of new customers on the platform as a result of not being, you know, so strict. But hey, how about email follow-ups? Because we only did 2 emails. Yeah, in their email follow-ups, all that stuff, you guys, you'll see that's going to be added in the funnels. So you'll see that email follow-ups, the value sequence, like I talked about, all that stuff is you guys will see. You'll be able to utilize it. You'll be able to monetize it. Okay, I have submitted to the co-op some time ago and split test link. I have updated landing page in ClickFunnels, so tested my, and it looks like it is tracking. Okay, cool, sweet. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna jump off. I got a busy day. I will email you as soon as I hear back from Patrick and ClickFunnels. Again, as soon as you get that email. Do you guys get text messages? Did you guys get a text message about this meeting? Yeah. Yes, getting text messages, good. If you're not getting text messages, that means that you're not opted in. So what you can do is go to 4%, inside of your 4%, under your profile, go to SMS Connect and just enter your phone number, your mobile phone number there to be added to the notification for SMS. We will be doing some other additional stuff for people that are SMS connected. So, all right, everybody, I appreciate you guys. Again, man, there's a lot of cool stuff cooking, a lot of cool stuff in the cooker, and the dinner is going to be yummy. All right, appreciate you guys. Be awesome, and I'll connect with you soon. See ya.